Hello,
Good
Alvin.
afternoon. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing okay.
Good. Good. Very good. Very good. Oh, you look nice with the
Thank you
sharp.
very much. You too. You look nice too.
Thank you so much. So, how are you today?
Today is quite good.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That day we were talking about the pow cat trade.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it went very well. You said move the stop loss to that ranging position.
Right.
Eventually, the market range around at that price range. Yeah.
Then it broke bullish, right?
Uh, Not really
Yesterday.
bullish. Only maybe another 10, 20 pips more.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So you close it with a profit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good to
After
hear.
some time, psychologically it feels good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you win the market, then you feel better. When you lose, especially consecutive, then that's when
Yes.
psychology kicks in.
Yes. And I also practice what you recommended, to not to trade, even if I see the confirmations.
Mhm.
And it turns out that it's a good thing I didn't trade the session.
Okay.
Because it went up, then it reversed the opposite direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you actually see it, then you feel better, right? Oh, I didn't
Yes,
trade,
yes.
so I didn't lose in that trade.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's important. Okay, that's great. So today I wanted to ask you a few questions for the viewers on my YouTube channel, and so that they get the lessons from you and they learn something new from you. Instead of me talking every time on YouTube, I thought it would be a good idea to invite you in this call and share you some experience so that it becomes inspiring to others.
Yes. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I feel honored about it. Yeah.
Thanks for accepting that. Okay, all right. So first of all, can you please introduce yourself briefly, like where you're from and what you do, and how many years or months you have been trading before joining GTS and so on, please?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Alvin. I am from Singapore. I work in the oil and gas industry for coming to 20 years. In fact, this year is my 20 years. My trading journey started as far back as 2008, where I was trading a lot of strategies, a lot of techniques, a lot of different methods. And in the last 1-2 years, I thought, hey, enough of learning out from YouTube or randomly. Let's start a formal education on trading. So I stumbled upon Ichimoku in one of the local tertiary institute for short. I attended the short courses, and it basically resonated with me. And from there, I start to explore more or do in-depth research. That's where I stumbled upon the KTS program. I signed up for the free trials. It resonated. Okay, maybe I take to the next step. I signed up for the 12 weeks GTS program, and the rest is history.
That's right. So originally you started on 2008, long time ago.
Yes.
And how did you start? Your friend introduced, or you simply found trading to be like a second source of income, or what was the motivation when you started, if you remember?
It started with a friend introducing trading, and I remember at that time we were trading USD JPY pairs.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Just like me.
And we started trading using the 15 minutes bounce.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did it work?
Initially, yes. Over time, maybe because due to the market condition, it didn't work. Then that's where I jumped from one strategy to another.
Yeah, I think this is something that everybody has to go through. Once you start trading, you start to see more strategies, you start to see more videos and signals and indicators, EAs, robots. You explore right first.
I was looking for the so-called the holy grail, the ultimate solution where the method will allow you to generate lots of money. Because out on the YouTubes, there are a lot of influencer, that tell you how much money they can earn from YouTube. And it's pretty very enticing you to wanting to be part of them and thinking it's easy. But rest assured, for my whole journey, it's never as easy as what those guys flash. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of trading time to accumulate. the experience.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And all the experiences are not really waste, right? You learn at least something and move on. But you may get frustrated when you are not making profits, or when you feel that you are not really learning, you're not really progressing towards the winning trades and profitable trader. So yeah, as time goes on, when you have losses and wins, especially losses, then you may get frustrated. But
Yes, that's correct.
you didn't quit. You didn't give up.
No, I didn't give up. In fact, this year I'm already in my late 40s. So I decided to say, maybe, and somehow something inside me tells me that trading is the way to go. And I'm preparing myself for my retirement, because even when I retire, I intend to do something. And I think that is trading is a good way, because it really keeps your mind actively thinking about things, and keep you moving.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, you get to think, the market movements together with the strategies or Ichimoku, and your brain get trained like every time. So yeah, that's what I like about it too, actually.
Correct.
It makes you think a lot every day,
Yes,
every
definitely.
week. And
Definitely.
that's something that I enjoy also in trading, not only to make profits.
Oh, correct. Of course, when I first started out, it's profit, but over time you start to like it, and it becomes like part of you.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, but I think you get to that level of thinking because you have been trading since 2008, and finally you get that conclusion.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and same as myself, so I'm sure you are on the right track. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, my other question is, so before joining my program, what was your biggest challenge in Forex trading, and what made you decide to join the GTS class?
Before this, one of my greatest challenge will be inconsistency. There will be days of wins, there will be days of losing trade. And my strategy would change from time to time. Especially after a series of losing trade, you totally lose confidence in that strategy, and you want to move on to next strategy, so on and forth. And there were also times that you were over analyzing and doubting whether this setup is it the confidence of the setup that you went in. So it's only after I tried out the free KTS class. The methodology really resonates with me, be it the strategy, the psychology, and the methodology. It resonates very well with me, and that prompted me to say, why not I sign up for the GTS program, where I get more in-depth interaction with you and perhaps a few of my classmates, and I take it to the next level.
Okay. So basically your biggest challenge was consistency, to follow one strategy, to stick with it, and to really practice in one strategy only. Yeah, I agree with that too, because when I started, obviously I was buying so many indicators. I was buying so many like tools and video lessons, and I didn't really know which one to follow. And I thought if I follow one strategy over time, then once it becomes useless, then I will be lost, I thought. So I thought I have to keep studying, and I have to keep looking for like holy grail, like every year, every month. Otherwise, I thought I won't be able to win. But actually, it wasn't true. It's better to stick with one strategy and then master that. Then if you add something more, you can do that. But before you master one thing, you don't want to jump around.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for your answer. And what is the most valuable lesson or skill you've learned from the program so far, and how has it changed your trading approach?
Okay. The most valuable lesson is we learn one strategy. It's just like Bruce Lee has a saying, I'm afraid of an opponent that practice one kicks 10,000 times versus an opponent that practice 10,000 different kicks at the same time. It taught me that, we have to be patient and wait for high probability setup. And only after the high probability setup, which then you start to go in to take in the trade with the convictions, irregardless whether the market goes up and down, because market is a probability. what we are trying to do is we are going enter with the trade that has the highest probability. You know,
that's
so
really true.
yeah, and he also taught me that I don't go in until conditions are met. Basically, to be more disciplined. Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and this totally changed my trading approach. So I no longer chase the market. I'm basically, like I would say maybe like a lion, sitting there waiting for my prey before I sprung up. Yeah.
Right. That's the perfect approach. I'm so glad that you learned this idea through the GTS class.
Yeah.
And and I love your quote from the Bruce Lee. I like that too.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to watch his movies and videos many times, and I remember he said that too.
Yes.
Right. So practice makes it perfect, but you don't want to practice many strategies at the same time. Focus on one and master it.
Yes.
Then you become the master of the market, basically.
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's great. So in 3 months, did you feel, was it short or long, or was it okay? How did you feel?
Actually 3 months is kind of short.
Right.
I wish it could be like half a year.
I know, or even like 1 year.
Yeah, like forever.
Yeah, exactly. This is like 3 months as a like a time span. You fully focus on 3 months, and then you take out what I share, what I teach in the 3 months, and then you practice afterwards. But because 3 months is too short, I think that's why I get to join the KTS Master Community, and I continue to share week analysis and trades and new videos, and we keep in touch like this. So trading is basically like a life journey. So I don't expect anyone to master in 3 months. It's impossible.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why having a community like this is really a huge support system. Otherwise, it's like after 3 months, I'm on my own, and I would not. Perhaps maybe I may just give up. I think it's through all the looking at the community, the live sessions where you go through the setups, that prompts to me to continue to evolve and master my kick further. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. And it's also because you have been following the weekly assignment. You took the screenshot of your analysis, entry, exits, and you posted these, including the result, including the strength chart and everything, right? You get to describe exactly what you're doing, so I can really visualize what you're doing too, and I can give you the best advice when things are going wrong.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
and there's also opportunity for me to question my doubts if I was second guessing whether is this the right setup. So the 12 week session was actually very great for us to really come out and ask questions and learn from there.
Sure. Can I share screen briefly on the Discord, in your Discord posts?
Sure.
Because this is something that I recommend to everyone to do. Not only in the GTS class, but also everyone. Every actions you do, including analysis and entering the markets, and when you move the stop losses to break even, and when you exit the trades, you have to take screenshots and be able to describe exactly what you're doing on the process, so that the trade becomes more logical and more mechanical, and it takes away your emotion. But I remember that emotion or psychology was one of the biggest challenges for you, especially waiting for the setup to appear and holding the trade as much as possible. I remember you said that.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, like here too. If you remember, in the month of July, you took the stop loss trigger break even psychologically FOMO over potential 30 pips win, right?
Yes. It's like money on the table, but it's gone. But the philosophy of that, being a non-losing trader resonates with me more importantly than missing out the trade position.
Yeah, so glad you get this idea. Yes, that's really true. True. So even if you miss opportunities, it's okay. Even if you cannot make profits, even if you cannot run profits on on one of the trades, it's okay. As long as you keep following the strategy and keep entering on the trending markets with the logics behind, then eventually you're gonna have the curve. And you will see this in backtesting shortly, right? In a live trade, it takes time. Depends on the month, depends on the season. The markets are different, so you may not see the results quickly, but you see this in backtesting. And when you see this in backtesting, then you know you're gonna see this in the live market too.
Correct.
Yeah.
In fact, the backtesting is like muscle memory training. By going through the ups and downs during backtesting, it allows me to develop my own insights about the market characteristics, movement, and patterns that aids in my decision making when I see all the necessary relevant confirmations.
That's really true. Your eyes get to be used to these patterns, used to these confirmations, used to the trending market or ranging market, or used to the resistance and supports. And this is like, as you exactly say, muscle memory to build. And so that when you look at the live market, you can immediately identify, the trending markets and 3 confirmations on the 5-minute time frame, including invalidations, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So one of the ironies, I think, is that, okay, let me stop sharing screen. I think one of the ironies, I feel is that, and this is also one of the legendary Japanese traders, BNF, also said, that as long as you are emotional in trading, whether it's a buy or sell, or whether you run profits or losses, if you are still emotional, that means you're not still making profits. But once you start to become less emotional when on your decisions, on your results, whether it's a loss or win, you don't feel anything. And that's when you actually start to make profits over time. So this is ironical because we are all here to make profits, all here to maybe quit a job, or all here to become free from any jobs. And and this is why psychology is important, because when you start trading and when you start making profits, why not being happy? Why not being excited? Right.
Well, it's just in the mainstream, people make trading so straightforward. But in reality, it's not. It requires a lot of practice and, most importantly, psychology management.
Yeah. That's really true.
Being calm allows us to see things in a better perspective, as opposed to that being very overly excited.
Yep, that's really well said. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so my last question is, how was being part of this community or working directly with me helped you stay motivated or on track?
Well, the community is definitely a huge support system. It allows me to resonate or come together with people, like-minded people, because otherwise trading is actually a pretty lonely journey. It's between you and your screen. And most of the time, you may not want to share it with the people around you. Right. Some may say, why you go trading? It's such a risky adventure. You should do something more, or gamble, more safety. Right. Without understanding the rationale why I'm doing it, how am I managing the uncertainties and probabilities. So this community actually is like allowing me to come together all the like-minded comrades per se. And we share the knowledge openly, and basically it's unreserved sharing.
Yeah, sure.
So at least I'm not walking this journey alone.
That's true. We are on the same page, and we are, you're all on the same track, and right. You fully studied and did assignments every week for 3 months, and you went through all these journey together, and that's really important, right? You feel, like you mentioned, you feel together, and you can share losses, wins, psychologies, emotions to others, and that's also important to share who understands you better in this way. yeah, trading is a lonely journey. And after finishing GTS, unfortunately, there's no weekly, meetings anymore. So you feel like maybe you feel like now you are alone again, but you can always remember those, lectures and lessons every week. You can sometimes, look back those archive on the lessons, and you can motivate yourself once when you, let's say, feel demotivated or when you feel down. And I'm here too. You can reach me anytime by WhatsApp or in the community. And I'm always here to support.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the support. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, but this is, so 3 months again is very short.
Yes, very short.
As I say, it's really short. We live like, 70 years or 80 years, I'm not sure. But it's only 3 months, in that, decades of lifetime. But hopefully you learn something very important, something new, and you become so disciplined. You know what you're doing now, and I hope your journey continues to success.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So if I may ask, last request or last message to traders who want to trade newly or who's still struggling trading. In many reasons, there are so many reasons or backgrounds behind why they are struggling or why they are still not disciplined in trading. And do you have any advice or suggestions you want to tell to them?
Maybe just a sharing, and the thought process that I developed over the last since from 2008, that actually consistency comes from process, not really prediction, and you just keep practicing the same strategy until you master it, you perfect it, and you can execute it flawlessly. But also, most importantly, risk management, because we want to stay in the game as long as we can. So don't over leverage yourself, or no revenge trading, or no when you're on a winning streak, you increase your position size without managing your risk. That's, I say, is the most important sharing that I can do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. We all know that in our head, but it's difficult to implement that in a live market. Once you lose, your psychology says, okay, I want to win back the losses. Yes. So maybe over leverage. I'm going to leverage more and bigger lot size to win back the losses more quickly, and hopefully I turn the losses to win. But it doesn't work that way, and you learned it in the GTS class. So yeah, Alvin, thank you very much for your time today, and it was really nice talking with you. And I was also so inspired by your comments and messages. So thank you so much, and we'll keep in touch. And hopefully, you get to see your success in your journey. And just let me know whenever you feel anything. Okay. All right. Thank you, Alvin.
Thank you, Kay. See you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Stay gold.
Stay gold. Yes. Thank you so much.